Introduction. Kimani Wamatangi is a Kenyan economist, legislator, and county executive who rose to national prominence through intellect, persistence, and a reputation for firm political positioning. By January 2026, he serves as the governor of Kiambu County, one of Kenya's most economically significant regions. His leadership journey has been marked by ambition, reformist rhetoric, and equally, moments of intense controversy that have tested his political resilience and public image. Wamatangi's rise from a trained economist to a powerful county boss reflects Kenya's evolving political landscape, where technocrats increasingly compete with traditional political heavyweights. However, his tenure has also highlighted the delicate balance between power, accountability, and the rule of law, particularly in moments when personal interests intersect with public authority. Early life and background. Kimani Wamatangi was born and raised in Kiambu County, a region historically known for agriculture, entrepreneurship, and political consciousness. Growing up in central Kenya exposed him early to the realities of land ownership, governance, and economic inequality, issues that would later shape his political ideology. Raised in a disciplined household, Wamatangi learned the value of hard work, education, and self-reliance. His upbringing emphasized responsibility and ambition, qualities that would become evident throughout his academic and political life. Like many leaders from the region, his early environment fostered a strong belief in economic empowerment as a foundation of societal progress. Education background. Wamatangi pursued higher education with a clear focus on economics and public policy. He holds a degree in economics, equipping him with analytical skills in finance, development planning, and governance. His academic training allowed him to approach leadership through a technocratic lens, emphasizing data-driven decision-making rather than populist politics. His background in economics later became a defining feature of his political brand, positioning him as a leader capable of understanding budgets, development financing, and institutional systems, an advantage in both parliamentary and executive leadership. Early career and entry into politics. Before elective politics, Kimani Wamatangi worked in roles related to economic planning and development. His professional exposure strengthened his understanding of how policy decisions affect real communities, especially in areas such as infrastructure, service delivery, and public finance. He formally entered politics in 2013 when he was elected member of parliament from Mathira constituency. His parliamentary career gained momentum due to his vocal nature, strong party loyalty, and ability to navigate national political structures. He quickly became known as a sharp debater and a politically assertive figure within Kenya's legislative arena. Parliamentary career and national profile. During his time in parliament, Wamatangi served on key committees and was actively involved in legislative oversight. He built a reputation as a fierce defender of party positions and an outspoken critic of political opponents. His style, bold, confrontational at times, and unapologetically assertive, won him both admiration and criticism. Wamatangi's parliamentary years laid the foundation for his eventual transition to county leadership. They also introduced him to the realities of national power dynamics, political loyalty, and the complexities of governance at scale. Election as Kiambu governor. In the 2022 general election, Kimani Wamatangi was elected governor of Kiambu County. His victory was seen as a significant political achievement in a county often described as Kenya's economic heartbeat. As governor, he inherited a complex administration facing challenges in service delivery, urban management, infrastructure, and public trust. Wamatangi entered office promising reform, discipline, and efficiency. His administration focused on restructuring county operations, asserting authority, and redefining leadership control. Supporters praised his decisiveness, while critics raised concerns about his leadership style, describing it as confrontational and overly centralized. Leadership style and governance approach. As governor, Wamatangi adopted a command-style leadership approach, emphasizing authority, compliance, and execution. He projected himself as a leader unwilling to tolerate inefficiency or insubordination within county structures. While this approach appealed to residents seeking firm governance, it also generated friction with stakeholders, county officials, and political opponents. His tenure became characterized by a mix of administrative assertiveness and recurring public disputes. Major controversy: demolition of business premises. One of the most defining controversies of Kimani Wamatangi's career emerged during his governorship, when business premises linked to him were demolished along Douglas Wakihuri Road, off Langata Road, in Nairobi. Kenya Railways Corporation stated that the property stood on a legally protected railway, reserved near Nyayo and Talanta stadiums. According to the corporation, a formal notice to vacate the land had allegedly been issued more than 6 years earlier. Officials claimed the notice was ignored, leaving enforcement as the only option to reclaim public land. The demolition, conducted overnight with bulldozers and excavators under heavy police presence, flattened semi-permanent structures, including a car yard, car wash, and restaurant. Several vehicles and business assets were damaged, and parts of Douglas Wakihuri Road were temporarily closed, disrupting traffic. Nairobi Police Commander George Seda confirmed that police officers were deployed to provide security and assist Kenya Railways in repossessing the land. He emphasized that the agency had exhausted all legal and administrative channels and that no injuries were reported. Kenya Railways strongly denied accusations of political targeting, describing the operation as part of a nationwide land recovery campaign aimed at protecting public assets. Under Managing Director Philip Maina, the corporation has intensified efforts to reclaim encroached railway land to facilitate infrastructure expansion linked to Talanta Stadium and other national projects expected to boost economic growth and employment. Governor Wamatangi, however, dismissed the demolition as politically motivated. He accused unnamed political forces of persecution, describing the operation as cowardly and unjust. His response ignited national debate, with supporters framing him as a victim of political intimidation, while critics argued that leaders must be subject to law like any other citizen. The incident became a turning point in his public image, reinforcing broader discussions about leadership accountability, public land management, and the limits of political power, public reaction, and political impact. The demolition controversy polarized public opinion. Civil society groups and governance experts emphasized the importance of equal application of the law, regardless of political status. Others questioned the timing and manner of enforcement, fueling speculation about political undertones. For Wamatangi, the episode became a defining chapter, one that tested his leadership narrative and forced a national conversation on ethics, power, and responsibility in public office. Personal life and values. Kimani Wamatangi maintains a relatively private personal life. He rarely discusses his family publicly, choosing instead to focus on political and governance matters. He is known to identify with Christian values, often emphasizing discipline, resilience, and personal responsibility. Despite his public controversies, he presents himself as a firm believer in structured leadership and economic empowerment. Legacy and outlook. As of January 2026, Kimani Wamatangi remains one of Kenya's most talked about county leaders. His biography is a blend of ambition, authority, controversy, and resilience.